The coronavirus has ushered an unprecedented tragedy. Being blamed for the pandemic is one country and one organization. The country I'm referring to, of course, is China. The organization under the scanner is the WHO, the World Health Organization. Going by its constitution, the WHO's job is to promote health, keep the world safe, serve the vulnerable. But what it did during the nascent stages of the Wuhan virus crisis is worth noting. First, it promoted the Chinese narrative. It said that China was doing enough to tackle the outbreak. Second, it did not raise a single question about the figures being put out by Beijing. If China said there were no human-to-human transmissions, the WHO believed it. If China said X number of people were dying in Wuhan, the WHO took Beijing's word for it. And by being so blind, the WHO put the whole world at risk. Leading the action, or inaction if I may, is this man on your screens. His name is Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the Director General of the World Health Organization. Now, this man sat on a ticking time bomb, tweeted praises for Beijing, and did nothing while the Wuhan virus crossed borders. It was only on the 11th of March that the World Health Organization finally woke up to the crisis, and by then the coronavirus had spread to 114 countries, killed 4,000 people, infected 118,000 others.
WHO has been assessing this outbreak around the clock, and we're deeply concerned both by the alarming levels of spread and severity and by the alarming levels of inaction. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
The world is now calling for the resignation of this man. There is a petition online. It is addressed to the United Nations. The petition reads, and I'm quoting, "A lot of us are really disappointed. We believe the WHO is supposed to be politically neutral without any investigation. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus solely believes on the death and infected numbers that the Chinese government provided with them." Almost 6 lakh people have signed this petition so far. One petitioner calls the WHO Director General a slave of the Chinese Communist Party. Another calls out his friendship with China. It doesn't help that China contributed $20 million to the World Health Organization. This money, Beijing said, is for the organization's fight against the COVID-19. The WHO's bias has not gone unnoticed in the corridors of power internationally. US President Donald Trump accused the World Health Organization of siding with China. He called the UN health body, quote unquote, very unfair for praising China on its handling of the COVID-19. For a change, you can't help but agree with Trump. What was the WHO praising China for? For not reporting the outbreak at the earliest? For fibbing? For playing a blame game? For exporting this virus to the world? We are not sure. In a tweet, US legislator Greg Steube called the WHO a mouthpiece for China. He said both China and the UN health body must face consequences once this pandemic is under control. At WION, we've been reporting on why China must pay. The WHO too is party to this crisis. It betrayed its charter, put millions of lives at risk. At the very least, the Director General must step down.